You don't think firemen should be paid?
I'll take that argument piece at a time. Cops deserve to get paid because they are civvies. They are regular fucking people with a gun. I don't think that they should be hyped up in the way that we treat them in America culturally, because that lets them do some bad shit. But I think that cops don't do bad things because of the money. I think they do bad things because of the culture around them. And I think that Stain wanted to change the culture around heroes, which is why he was killing heroes, not just fighting them, because he had to make heroes put their life on the line. Because think about Miss Giant?
Yeah.
Or, no, Mount Lady, that's her name.
Mount Lady.
Mount Lady has gigantification powers, and she does use her powers to save people. She's constantly in, like, evacuation situations, you know? But she also is a model and makes money on the side doing modeling things. In fact, when she takes students from UA for an internship,
that wasn't Mount Lady.
That wasn't Mount Lady?
That wasn't Mount Lady. That was Cobra Lady. That was the Medusa chick. Mount Lady only took Manetta and didn't do anything all day. Just made Manetta clean.
I'm gonna fact check right now.
It was remember, because Manetta worked for Mount Lady to be a pervert?
Yeah.
He didn't train him at all.
And that's what I'm saying. Yaoyorozu
and the other chick with the snake lady.
And
Yaoyorozu with big hands. Which was
her. They spent their whole internship also not learning anything because they were with a hero who was doing things for commercials. So all they learned was that they should be pretty and do commercials and pose like this and say things like this, and they can make a lot of money doing it.
Do they work?
They work. You've been wondering why they do the.
Ah, shit! We didn't turn down
the volume.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's been recording this whole time.
Oh cool, because I said something I didn't
to
want say.
Let's just hope it doesn't sound terrible. We'll see. Shit! What do you want to do?
Finish the match.
Alright.
We'll call it one whole video.
Alright, what a cut here. Innocuous cut. Yeah. I mean, I get where you're coming from, but how do I put it? I kind of wish I wasn't playing so I could form a better argument, because in a sense, I get where he's coming from. He's like, you should be doing it for the right reasons. You should be putting yourself on the line. Like, you should be a hero because you want to be a hero, not because you want to make money.
Yeah.
However, I feel like you kind of be not disingenuous, but you're being naive. I think at the end of the day, as long as the person is doing the right thing and genuinely helping people, their motive shouldn't matter. As long as they're doing the right thing.
Ooh, do I have a good question that I can't bring up because it's a spoiler for the manga?
Ow.
So there's a little bit of a time skip. I'll leave some names out so that any. Ooh, okay. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll leave the names out so that
I've got to do my specials. I'm just sitting there like.
Spoilers. But after
menus.
I was telling you there was buttons being clicked.
You good?
No. I'm trying to find out what I'm doing. Go. You can keep it. Yeah.
What the hell's the same? Oh, right. Okay, so you're saying that it shouldn't really matter what the
motive is.
Okay. The right thing. So here, I'll say it like this then. There's a character who they introduce, but he's already kind of in a plot, and then they're kind of doing the plot retroactively, explaining what he was doing on the side. And without trying to go too hard in spoilers, let me just say that essentially what this character's deal is, he's a Tachi.
Oh.
And he's in the Hero Association. He's top ranking. After some things that you'll see in the next season, Slice.
Okay.
The hero ranking changes up, and then some things get shuffled around, and he's in there. He's in the top 10, but he's a Tachi.
He's trying to kill a hero.
He's a double agent of a kind.
He's trying to kill a hero.
So now let me ask you this question: would it be acceptable for a pro hero to be paid to act like a pro hero while also secretly a double agent, or even a triple agent, even if he was a triple agent?
At the end of the day, that's an interesting question. For me personally, I wouldn't care.
You say
Because
he's a double... Wait. You said he's a double agent, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he's essentially he's doing hero work, but he's only doing it so that one day he can betray
From
him.
his perspective, his inevitable betrayal of a group will be for the right reason, like Itachi. It hasn't happened yet, but it's gearing up towards this kind of arc, and it looks like it's going to be crazy.
That he's going to betray
But
for the right reason?
He's going to betray a group for reasons he believes are righteous, and on top of that, he was approached by an institution, a societal institution, saying like, look, we need this done.
Okay.
Can you be our nigga? Can you be the Itachi? Can you bear that hit on your shoulders?
So from what I'm understanding of the situation, he's going to do something very, very bad for very, very good reason.
Well, he is actually
Doing something very bad.
He's literally a hero who's midnighting as a villain.
Okay.
No one knows if he's double agenting unless you're like, on the case.
Is he killing it? I would have kept this left.
Really think about it like an undercover cop. He's gonna be pressed into situations where he might have to kill somebody to prove he's down or some shit like that. So it's okay for him to get paid with taxpayer dollars.
Cops do it all the time. Real life cops have to do shit like that.
Cops have ridiculous abilities like setting a whole building on fire?
I get where you're coming from, but it's like, honestly, it's one of those questions where it's like, you gotta be pragmatic. Is he gonna save more lives by killing one person than he would by not killing that one dude? Like, at the end of the day, does him doing this stop 9/11? Then I think he should do this. And you might be wrong. You might be right where it's like, that's still messed up. But at the end of the day, it's just a quantitative perspective. You're saving more lives by killing a few. Now, that sounds messed up, but in this situation, you gotta do what you gotta do. And I think there was a
Is that how you feel? Is that how you feel, Spike?
Yeah.
Well, maybe that's how I feel about Stain.
Okay. I mean,
Stain wants to see heroes do their job. Stain wants people like Stain put away.
okay.
Right. So Stain becomes the person that he wants to be put away
in order to force heroes' hands. Because they're all so soft. Because All Might's here. He's defeated evil. And now there's nothing left to do but to make TV spots. And to take up marketing and sell yourself for images.
That sounds like... Hold on a minute.
So he comes here, he's killing, he's using his knife. Also, his quirk involves blood, so it's a bit like, well, I'm sorry, what do you want me to do? I need knives.
Well, wait a minute. By that logic, Stain is... He has cyclical mentality. Like, he is becoming the issue he wants solved because there are no issues to be solved. He's saying, oh, you're all not heroes because they're not doing what you're supposed to do, but there's no villains to stop because he stopped them all. And he's becoming the villain that needs to be stopped. So if he just would not be the villain, there would be no need for those heroes. You get what I'm saying?
That's true. I mean, it's still Shigaraki. That is, but what you're saying is true. Like, if he was just stopped,
there would be no villains.
There would be no reason for a nigga to have to fight Stain. Like,
true. Like, he's causing the problem, and he's playing it as a problem.
So, let's really, like, put yourself in Stain's shoes.
Ow.
Put yourself in the shoes.
This nigga.
Alright.
I just realized it's happening. Right next time. Come here, boy. Bring that ass here, boy. Are we doing this again? Oh, shit.
Imagine you're a nigga like Stain. You're at home, and when you see heroes on TV, all you can think is, like, you're angry about it, All you can think is they need to be working. They need to be about defending us and making sure that they're upholding values and shit like that instead of just appearing on TV and being so fake and rah, right? Now, you could choose to just not go around murdering people and hope that it fixes itself. You could also choose to try and become a hero and try to chase it from within. Or, you can do nothing and see villains pop up anyway.
Yeah, but the villains that are popped up get stopped by All Might anyway. But even if you look at it from Stain's point of view, the most major villain to pop up is Shigaraki and the USJ incident, and that was stopped by All Might anyway. It was stopped by All Might and every other nigga that showed up.
Alright, I have a good point with Spice.
Yo.
Small forward.
Okay, go for it.
Alright. So the next villain gets stopped by him anyway, right?
Yeah.
Right? That's the Nomus attacking in UA. You saw that one, Spice. All Might handled that shit. But
yeah.
he took a lick. But he handled that shit.
Almighty only took a lick because
he was already weakened.
Exactly.
I mean, like,
I see.
Hold on, before you finish that, I see Stain's point it's like, okay, so if All Might's gonna save all your problems, what happens when All Might's dead, right?
Exactly.
I understand that, but I don't think, I mean, like, for Stain to be that guy to be like, hey, yeah, well, I'm gonna be that guy, what are you gonna do? It's like, alright, Stain, you could have just, you know, said your problem to, there's so many other ways to do it. Like, you didn't have to, like, go all out. Like, it's cool that you did it. I'm so happy I got to meet you like this. But, like, damn, Stain, like, didn't have to be like that. You didn't have to be
So
like that.
how could it have been?
He could have talked to somebody.
Talk?
He could have talked to him. He's like, yo, when All Might's dead, what are you guys going to do?
Is talking really what gets things done? How is Endeavor walking on that wall like a ninja? It's my fire and my spite.
Did you miss the last 30 seconds of us just calling each other in air? Like,
No, I saw that. But the fact that All Might was on the floor and Endeavor was just standing on the
I'm
wall.
gonna be the number one hero. Come here.
I understand that he could have started the conversation, and of course that is a valid and acceptable and preferable answer. But he
could
didn't do
have
that.
he could have did anything besides going hardcore.
Alright. So here's my thing. You're saying he could have done it another way. But whites say the same thing about blacks. And here's what happened when Stain did it the way Stain wanted to do. He inspired other villains to get out there for the same reasons that Stain was out there. Now,
So you're
disagree
saying
with
he
him.
inspired evil?
Yeah. But from Stain's perspective, he was inspiring people to do what their heart was telling them to do. Even if it went against what the heroes were enforcing.
Rip.
It was evil, for sure. Because he only seemed to inspire villains to do villainous things.
No, I'm number one. Excuse me? What were you talking about? I was hyping.
I wasn't paying attention. You don't run that back?
Maybe next time.
No. I smell fear.
Let's leave this one to the comments. Do you guys think Stain did nothing wrong? Do you think it's cyclical? Do you think he's becoming his own problem? Or do you think heroes should not be paid because they just shouldn't do shit for money? Like that. Stop.
I mean, like, I don't know. If we brought it back to, like, I don't know, comic books, like Spider-Man. You think Spider-Man shouldn't be paid? Yeah. I think Spider-Man should be paid. I think Spider-Man should not be broke at all. I don't think any hero should be broke.
I think that any of them could make money doing something with their powers, because they have powers.
And they chose to...
They chose to put
help
their
people.
lives on the line to save people. I could have powers and just sit there and be like, well...
I made the choice to do something. Everybody in that world has an ability.
Oh, yes,
and yet most of the
what I'm
population
saying.
still does nothing. And he's mad that the people that did something wouldn't be compensated for it. That's just
Oh, no,
wrong.
yeah, that's true. That's actually a really good point, yeah. It's not like the Hero Association is paying heroes to make commercials. It's the company that pays them for the commercials.
It's like, and you know what's funny? The Hero Association, the reason they do it is probably because they don't make enough. Think about it.
Yeah.
Like, there are probably a lot of heroes that don't make...
Oh, yeah. No, sorry, not Endeavor. All Might is a teacher on the side.
Like, they
Even
probably,
in his muscle form, he's still teaching.
they probably don't make enough, so they need to do this shit on the side because they probably make just basic nigga salaries. And now they have to...
Well, I don't know. It's Japan. They have good comedy.
Do they? Because apparently every nigga that's hero level 20 or up gotta get a side job. Literally every other hero has a... Mount Lady...
No one has a side job.
Everybody has
besides heroing, yeah.
Like, Mount Ladies fight for discounts.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Like,
That's what I think the issue is there's compensation, and then there's monetization, where you're allowed to make money versus just being paid and compensated for what you did.
Honestly, the compensation was enough to help, like, I don't even think it's a matter of them even being greedy. This could just be a simple situation of we don't make enough to live. Like, we have medical bills. At the end of the day, we probably have to pay, they probably have to put most of the money into medical bills, like wrestlers. Like, wrestlers, you went into that themselves. Do you really think a health insurance
I
company
mean,
is
you
gonna...
get to a good company, that's all. It's like, you know, that's not a problem. You're fine.
But, like, yeah, you gotta think about it, like, they gotta probably pay for their suits. They probably gotta pay for their health insurance. They gotta pay for their life insurance. They want families. They want homes. You really think they make... And you really think a nigga like, Fish Boy that he was working with, you think Fishman's gonna make money to have a life? Nah, Fishman gotta sell shit, gotta sell cookies on the side. That nigga sells fish on the side. He in the street fishing like, man.
Yeah, I mean, you got characters like Frothy. Like, how often is there a water rescue mission?
Right?
Like,
Right?
she needs a giant tank to sleep in every night. You think that shit's cheap?
Alright, so, ladies and gentlemen, this is the end. And, again, I'm your Spicy Senpai, and I am here with...
Right?
And...
Easy.
And revenge is ours. Good night.